as you come back down to the surface, I want you to tell me the very first thing you see down there below you, or the very first impression that you have as you come back down to the surface. What do you see down there below you?
Just really high up.
Oh, very good. You were coming off the cloud. You are off the cloud though, right? Gently coming down, just like a leaf falling gently out of a tree, all the way to the surface. What is the first thing you see?
Seems like the place I was at. Different.
Very nice. And which place were you at?
Okay, I'm in a forest.
Very nice. Are there a lot of trees in this forest?
Yes.
Are the trees large?
Yes.
What type of trees are they?
Tall, skinny trees.
Tall, skinny trees. Are you standing on the forest floor?
Yes.
Very good. And I want you to look down and see what exactly are you standing on.
There's dirt and debris.
Dirt and debris. Very good. And if you look down at your feet, what do your feet look like? Do you have on any shoes or anything like that?
No. My feet seem small.
Oh, very nice. And if you feel yourself, are you male or female?
Male?
Oh, very good. And speak loud and clear. There'll be no problem whatsoever. And I want you to hold your hands up in front of your face and tell me, what do your hands look like?
They look. Tiny. They look like.
Small hands, huh?
They look rough.
That's okay. So are they dirty, or hold them together? How do they feel? How many fingers do you have?
I don't know where I'm at anymore.
Very good. And I want you to take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose. And as you relax, you feel the relaxation run moving through your body. You're in a big, beautiful forest with tall trees standing in the breeze. You have little hands and little feet, and it's no worries. It's still you. Where is the closest tree close to you?
It's right next to me.
I want you to put your hand on the tree. How does the tree feel?
Feels pretty.
Ah, the tree feels pretty. Very nice, very nice. And I want you to put your hands on the top of your head, or where your head would be. What does that feel like?
thin, coarse hair.
Ah, very good. But there is hair then, huh?
Yeah.
And what about feel your face? Just feel your face. What does it feel like? Very nice. Very nice. Feels rough. And what color is your skin? Hold your arms up. Look at your skin. What color is it?
Like tan. Like tan.
How old do you think you are?
Really old.
Ah, you're old. Very good. And I want you, what are you wearing on your body? Do we have any garments on or anything?
Everything keeps changing size.
That's nice. So you say it keeps changing size. So your hands grow and then they get small again, or your clothes look big and then they get small? How does it change size?
It's like I'm in the forest, but then it's like become aware of the whole planet I'm on or something.
So as if you're connected to everything, huh?
I keep getting really big and then I go back to small.
That's absolutely fine. As you take a long, slow, deep breath, you will start to become more accustomed to your surroundings. You won't question it. It's all very natural. It's very, very natural. And I want you to just turn slowly 360 degrees and tell me everything you see all around you.
Trees and big bushes and brush and dirt and like a mist.
Very nice. And what color are the leaves?
Green.
They're green. And once again, what type of garments? Do you have any garments on at all? I repeat that again a little louder. It's okay. You're totally protected. You're totally safe. You're becoming more relaxed, and just comfortable.
Like a heavy, thick.
Like a burlap?
I just keep thinking it's like a sailor's clado buckles or.
That's absolutely fine. Don't fight it. It's okay. You're totally safe. You're just observing everything. You're just observing. So you said it has buckles on it. So where are the buckles? Is there a belt buckle?
Yeah.
And what color is the buckle? Go ahead and take a peek at it.
It's metal, like a
Dirty metal buckle. What color? Is it like a silver, or is it black, or
more brass.
like a brass?
Yeah.
Very nice. And do you have on slacks, or do you have on shorts, or what is the outfit that you're wearing? What does it look like?
Like dark trim.
Like a dark blue, or with the what color? Is there any colors you see?
Seems maybe black or brown.
And how many fingers? Hold your hands up again. Look at your fingers.
I have 2 fingers.
2 fingers, that's it?
And my thumb.
Ah, 2 fingers and an opposing thumb.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And I want you to put your hands over your eyes. How do your eyes feel? Just the shapes of your eyes.
The shape.
And take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, you feel more relaxed, more comfortable in yourself, in your body. Very comfortable. Nothing to be alarmed about. So you have 2 fingers and an opposing thumb. Your skin is very textured.
My fingers are really long.
Ah, very long fingers. And what about where your nails would be? Do you have any?
Yeah, they're like long and pointed.
So like almost like claws?
No.
Fingernails.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very good. I want you to go ahead. Do you have anything else with you? Anything around you that you're carrying or that you have with you?
Bag.
Ah, very good. And what does the bag look like?
Like a purse. Like a long
A satchel?
satchel.
Very good. And what is it made of?
Tan leather.
Ah, tan leather. Very, very good. And I want you to just go ahead and start walking through this forest. And as you walk through the forest, just describe anything that you see. Are there any insects or birds or animals? Be very observant.
There's an animal.
Ah, you see an animal?
I feel like there's a lot of animals.
Ah, can you hear the noises?
No. I feel like they're being really quiet.
Oh, so it's really quiet, but you sort of sense that there's animals that you just can't see?
Yeah, they're all looking at me.
And what do they look like?
I guess one has 4 legs. It's weird.
So there's a interesting looking animal with 4 legs. Awesome.
Yeah. I got like a big.
You said it has a big head?
It's like a triceratops head, but it doesn't have any horns. It's like a big mantle.
Oh, understood. And is it eating grass or what is it doing? It's
Just look.
just looking. And how many of them are there?
It's just a lot. It's more than Yeah, it's like I can. It's like the whole forest is.
Teeming with animals, huh?
Yeah, but they're all. They know that I'm there.
Are they just ignoring you or just watching you?
They're just watching.
Very good. Very good. And how are you walking? You're just walking on two legs upright?
Skip.
Oh, you're skipping. Very nice. And I want you to feel the back of you. I want you to feel where your sacrum is. And do you have what's back there where your sacrum is? Is there, do you have any appendages or anything back there? You know,
I have a little tail.
ah, you have a little tail. Can you move that tail by thinking about it? Can you move it? Can you wag it? Ah, very good. Just a little tail. Can you look back at it and see it over your shoulder?
No.
Oh, very good. And how tall would you say you are?
Like. 10 inches?
Oh, so you're sort of tiny, huh? That's good.
Doesn't seem right.
It's okay. You're thinking about Earth and you're somewhere else and you're like, so don't worry, remember I told you, don't let your mind get in the way, just stay there. It's like, okay, I'm this cool little animal. Got 2 fingers and opposing thumb, a little tail, there's nothing wrong with that. It's very natural, it's who and what you are. We're going to move out of that scene and we're going to go to where you live. We're going to go to where you live and where there may possibly be more like you. We're going to get there in the count of 3, 2, halfway there, 1, and you're there. Where are you now?
Like a round room?
Oh, you're inside of a structure.
Yeah.
What are the walls made of?
Dirt. Clay?
Oh, dirt, clay. And if you look around the room, what's inside the space? What's in that space?
Everything keeps changing sizes. The room is got a bed
Oh, very nice, a bed. So,
coming out of the wall.
a bed coming out of the wall. So does it look like it's something that's been built? Or something just natural?
Yes, built.
Ah, it's been built. And what is it made of?
Like some kind of plant. Like a bamboo. Or like a seems woven though.
Ah, very nice. And is that like the bedclothes? It seems to be a woven material, or is there something that you can, like you're laying on top of, or something you can actually get under and cover yourself with, or
No,
just right out?
everything's really simple.
Very nice. And what else is in this space? You see your sleeping place. What else? Just slowly.
There's a fire pit.
Ah, it's a fire pit. And where's the fire pit? Is it in the ground?
Yes.
Is it in the middle of the
No.
space? Right in the middle?
No.
Ah, it's off to the side.
Somewhat.
and look directly over the fire pit. Oh, on the ceiling or on the top. What's up there?
Nothing.
And is there a small fire or anything in the fire pit? What's there? What's in the...
Ash.
Ah, just ash. So you can tell it. And I want you to look around the walls. Is there any openings to the outside, or how do you get in and out of this space? There may be a hatch or something somewhere. Take your time and just look around, and even if you have to touch the walls and put your hand on the walls just to see if there is a way in or out of that space. I know you're going to find it.
There's a door, but it's really simple.
Very nice. A simple door. And what makes the door simple?
It's just it doesn't look like much is. It's like an opening with the same. On the outskirts of the bed, there was this trim of something. It's like the door has that, and then
Like a flap.
like vegetation pushed into the hole, like into the clay.
Ah, very good. So it's like a little trap door with leaves or something. Some
Yes.
type of. Very good. I was trying not to. I can see exactly what you're saying. I want you to go ahead and go through the entrance and go outside, or go to where when you go through that entrance or that place. Where do you go out
It's
into?
a circle. It's a big circle of similar.
Are they?
structures.
They look like mounds.
Yeah.
And how many mounds do you think you see of these little homes?
15.
About 15 of them. And is there anyone out there? Anyone out there?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Having fun.
Ah, they're having fun. Awesome. And how do you know they're having fun? Are they?
They're making a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. So you can just hear them chattering away, huh?
Yeah.
Any of them dancing around?
Yeah.
Oh, they are dancing. Very good. Is there they're dancing with each other, yes? Does it look like a small celebration, or?
Yeah.
Ah, very nice. And does any of them acknowledge you?
No.
Excellent. Now, I want you to look at them, and can you determine if any of them are male or female?
They have. I can see their feet. They have long feet. They can hop.
Ah, they have long feet and they can hop.
Yeah, they're like.
Almost like a kangaroo looking.
Yeah.
And little tails, do they?
Yeah.
And the tails can't reach the ground, can they? Okay. And what type of garments are they wearing?
Similar.
Very nice. And you can't tell if any of them are male or female?
No, I can feel that they're different.
Ah, very nice. And can you hear them speaking to each other? Or how's the communication? Any squealing?
I'm not sure.
That's fine. One of them is actually going to come over and communicate with you. And I don't want you to be alarmed or anything. Just feel that joy, feel happy when they come over to you. Does one come towards you?
Yes.
What does this one look like?
Very similar.
Very nice. And now that you can actually look at them, they're not going to feel strange that you're just looking at each other. Go ahead and describe the facial features. It's much easier to see from what the facial features look like. The eyes. Black eyes.
Whiskers.
With whiskers.
Yeah.
Very nice. They're black with whiskers and they're wearing garments as well, yes?
Yes.
Awesome. What's funny?
Yes. I don't know.
Okay. And they're wearing garments. And what about their noses?
They have a little nose.
What color are their noses?
Black.
I knew that. They're black. And what about, like if you, like, almost like a rodent, huh?
They're like little mice or something, but they can jump really high.
They can jump really high. But the skin, you say, is sort of scaly. So does it look sort of like a frog or like a crocodile or something? Or
It looks
leathery or soft?
no, it looks like they have hair.
Hair.
Like real short hair.
Short, coarse hair.
Their feet, their hands are different. They don't have any hair on their hands, and it's really wrinkly.
Oh, okay. So right about where your wrist would be is where the hair stops and sort of just jets out, and then their hands are there.
It's really short hair.
Okay, okay. Looks like it's smooth, huh?
Yeah.
And now that you see them, do you still think that you're older?
Yeah. My face is really old. My face is wrinkly. It's not like theirs.
So you may be one of the older ones there. And the one that comes up to you, they're going to communicate with you. I want you to tell me how they communicate.
Say hi.
Did they verbally say hi?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how they said it.
So do you think it was telepathic then?
Telepathic, yeah. It's like I can just feel all the things around me.
Excellent.
Can you wave too?
Oh, he waved as well?
Yeah.
I want you to go ahead and greet him. You're going to be able to ask him questions or ask it questions, and it'll answer all your questions. And I just want you to be really open to everything that it says. Ask it what its name is. Even if you just send a mental thought, I'm sure they'll understand.
I can't say it. It's like an image.
So when, okay, very good. Loud and clear.
His name is Chan.
Ah, Chan. Excellent. Ask Chan, what is your name? Or do you know your name? Chan knows your name. He won't feel strange if you ask him. Ask Chan, what is your name?
He said my name is James. I asked him what my real name is.
Oh, so he knows.
He keeps showing me this really long image, and I can't say it.
So he knows what you're doing if he says James. Well, ask Chan, what is the name of this place? He'll tell you.
Croir.
Croy.
I can't say it.
Understood. Croy. And how did you see your name when he... How did you spell that? Yaspo Yayo Shanti. That's okay. That's okay. And once again, take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose. Inhale deeply. And as you inhale, you feel the relaxation moving through your body. You're feeling more comfortable now that you have Chan there. And ask Chan, what's the celebration?
It's a ritual.
Oh, it's a ritual.
Say serpentine.
A ritual for a harvest or
The end of the year.
ah, it's the end of the year. Ask Chan, especially if you're old, ask Chan, how old are you?
He just says
1,000? 1,000? So
he says it doesn't make sense.
Oh, it doesn't make sense for you to ask how old he is?
He is?
No, how old you are.
I am 2, 3, 5, 7.
So 2,357, that would be in Earth years, huh?
Yeah.
So you live a long time. And how old is Chan? He'll tell you.
699.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. And are you an elder in the village?
Am I an
What is your role in the village?
What's my role? I watch over the harvest. I watch over the cycle.
Very nice. And what is the name of the planet that you're on there? Of the land that you're on?
What's the name of this land? P-L-U. What's the name of this land? No. What's the name of this planet? P-L-U-T-N-A-R-E.
Plutnair?
I can't say it.
Ah, very good.
He doesn't say. When he says it, it's like a sign, like a package, like a rectangle with a bunch of symbols. It's like he sends a package to my answer.
Totally understand. So I figure if you live to be so long on that planet that you're pretty highly evolved then, huh?
Well, we don't. Yeah. There's no machine. There's no.
Technology.
No. Everything is. Everything is. Is the. Everything is from the planet.
Ah, very nice. And how were you able to make those buckles that you're wearing on your uniform or on your garments?
He says we just found them.
Ah, very nicely. I'm going to ask you to do something again that may sound a little strange. I want you to just float straight up into the air, straight up into the air, and it'll feel very natural. And above the whole scene, and above the tree line, and tell me once you pass the tree line.
Okay.
And as you look out about the whole, from that perspective, what do you see out there? What's the whole landscape look like?
More forest.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some pockets of non-forest. And I can't guess there's water there or something.
And I want you to go ahead and float over to it really quickly, but you're totally safe. I want you to tell me, what is that that looks sort of like water? What is that? Now that you get a better view.
Mud. Mud. Really wet.
You say wet mud.
Yeah.
And is it in like a pool of wet mud,
Yeah.
or?
Yeah.
And is there anything in that mud at all?
Yeah.
What do you see in the mud? The type of creature?
I don't see anything in the mud. I just know that it's like food.
Ah, very good. And the mud, is the pool, is there anything like what we would call here on Earth like a river or something that flows into
No.
it? Just right there, huh?
Yeah.
And what about the air?
It comes from inside.
Ah, it's coming from inside the planet.
Yeah.
Very nice. And it's what, sustenance then, huh?
No. We eat a lot of stuff. That's just one thing. The animals eat that.
Oh, very good.
And we bathe in it. We like hang out in it like a beach.
Is there anyone there now hanging out at there?
Yeah. The animals know that I'm here.
They see.
You. So they feel weird.
Oh, they know that you're there with me?
Yeah.
So they can sense that, huh?
Yeah. So they are hidden without looking. I told one of them it's okay. He went up to the mud and he's drinking it out of his nose or something.
So almost like an anteater or something like that, or
Yeah,
an elephant,
elephant.
but they're taking it in through the nose, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Or what seems like the nose, like a long mouth. And what does that animal look like, the rest of its shape?
Something like a deer or like a pig or like a... That's weird.
Interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very, very nice. You're starting to feel really good to have this experience and knowing that you're such an incredibly creative place out there in the universe, and that you've been there before, and that you live there in another dimension. Very nice. And you say they sense that I'm there. Is there a physical manifestation of me, or is it just my voice?
When I look, you're there.
What do I look like?
Just like you.
Oh, okay. What am I doing? Am I sitting or standing or?
Yeah, you're standing with your arm on my shoulder. Even though it doesn't make sense. Because you're not that small.
You say my hand is on your shoulder?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're just there together. We're still floating in the air though, right?
No.
Ah,
I went down to the...
okay, very good. And what does it look like around the entire area where this little mud pit is?
There's just a lot of dirt and trees and brush and...
So with you looking the way that you do, and they're strange looking me with my hand on your shoulder, so here's a human with you, so they're like, what is that? And what is it doing here, huh?
just we're cautious.
Okay, very good. Hopefully I'm putting out a lot of love in that space,
Yeah.
so they're more comfortable. Very nice. Well, let's leave that scene and we're going to move forward to a very important day there in your life. A very, very important day. And we're going to be there in a count of 3, 2, halfway there, and 1. What is this important day? What's going on now?
Someplace else.
Very nice. Where are you?
In the middle of a room.
In the middle of a room.
A room. Seems
Excellent. And what are you standing on in that room?
metal.
Ah, metal. Very nice. So you're standing on a metal floor, that is, then?
Yeah, it's like a room for meeting or something.
Ah, excellent. And just briefly, I want you to look at yourself. I always like you to look down at your feet first. What do your feet look like?
Shoes.
Oh, you have on shoes. Very good. And what do the shoes look like?
I have a lot of string. It's like a hardy shoe for something, for maybe for hiking, or it's got a lot of laces.
And they go up your calves.
I can't see it.
Ah, very good. And then just hold your hands in front of your face. What do your hands look like now?
Like a human hand.
Ah, human hand. What color is your skin?
Caucasian. Pink.
Oh, very nice. And are you male or female?
Yeah.
Excellent. How old do you feel?
20.
Oh, very good. And you say you're on a metal floor. What are you wearing?
Outfit like a uniform.
Oh, a uniform. And this metal, is it a shiny metal that you're standing on or a dull metal?
It's dull.
Is it painted?
No?
Okay, very good. And I want you to go ahead and look around the entire room and tell me in the room what else is in that space.
Table. Chairs. Some cabinets.
What are these all made of?
Cabinets are metal. Tables. Not sure.
Are they painted and you can't tell what it is? Go ahead and touch it, you can tell.
It's wood.
Oh, very good. The table and chair are made of wood. Do they look new or do they look older?
They look used.
Oh, just used. Okay, very good. Is there anything on the table?
No.
Excellent. And what about the walls? What do the walls look like?
Need to turn the light on. Walls are white.
Ah, white walls. Is there a light fixture or anything where there's light coming from?
Yeah.
What does that look like? Is it in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
The ceiling has like a grid pattern on it.
I saw that. It's like a rectangle.
Yeah.
It's a rectangle like with squares, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the light is just coming through. Very good. And are there any windows or doors or anything like that? What do the windows look like?
There's no windows.
No windows, but there is a door. And what does the door look like?
Yes. Gray.
Well, okay, so when I say what does it look like, okay, it's a gray door. And what about the handle?
The handle is weird shaped, like skinny at the door, and then it comes out into like a cone, or like a curved cone, and it's like clear.
A clear coned, sort of swerves out
Yeah,
almost.
it seems like it has a style, like a swirl.
Like it, okay, very good. And how does it look modern or does it look what you would consider older?
Seems old.
Understood. And then if you look on the walls, are there any pictures or plaques or anything as such?
No. Well,
There you go.
there's not a plaque, like a symbol for where I'm at or something.
Ah, very nice. And I want you to keep that, all of these images, you're going to remember every last one of these images, and you'll be able to actually sketch them out afterwards. And I want you to really get a good look at that symbol on the wall. And is it sticking out like a, yeah, it is. Is it rounded? Oh, very good. And it looks like you can see the wall behind it, and then it sort of swerves, and it, what would you say that symbol looks like to you? Anything you've ever seen before? Like a maze or something?
It's like a crest.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. And, the crest, and you say it's like a raised surface. What does the, what color or?
Like a dark blue.
Oh, it's dark blue. Excellent. I want you to open the door and just tell me what's outside the door.
Hallway.
What does the hallway look like?
Right. And there's people walking.
Aha, very nice. And what do the people in the hallway look like?
They're all dressed in white uniforms with some of them with their heads covered.
You say some of them have their heads
It's
covered.
like a full medical suit for like a quarantine or like just to lock out.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. But that's just some of them. What about the rest, the ones who don't have that on? Do they have masks on their face?
No, they're just like me.
Okay.
Like a darker blue uniform.
But everyone seems to be busy doing something, huh?
Yeah.
And no one acknowledges you or as you step out or anything?
Just the guy.
What did he say?
What are you doing here?
Is he still standing there talking to you? Why are you there? Take a long, slow, deep breath and slowly release it. I want the guy to come back to you and invite him into the room, and he's going to communicate with you, okay? Now he asks you, what are you doing there?
He says I'm not supposed to be there.
Ask him, what is that place? He'll tell you.
Where are we? The base.
Oh, very good. And the base where?
South Carolina?
Very good. Ask him what years it is. What year is it?
He says 1937.
1937. You're in the Carolinas. Are you on a naval base?
Yes.
And what's the name of the naval base? He'll tell you.
What's the name of this place?
There you go. What did he say the name of the base was?
Edwards.
Edwards. Is that Edwards Air Force or Naval?
It says Air Force and Navy.
Ah, very good.
He says both.
Okay. And ask him, why aren't you supposed to be there? He'll tell you.
Why am I not supposed to be here? He says I already left.
You already left and went where? Were you shipped off? It's okay. How'd you pass?
He said I was sent back.
You were sent back to
1957.
he said you were sent back or forward to 1957 because you said it was 1937.
He said back. He said I was only there. Only supposed to be there temporarily.
You were only supposed to be there on that naval